Let's start with the herb. First is the parsley. Parsley is one of the most widely grown herbs in the world. The herb has a mild, bitter flavor that greatly enhances the flavor of soups, stews, casseroles, and salads. Second herb is mint. Mint, it is one of the most aromatic and fragrant herbs. This is why the essential oil from mint is popularly used in perfumed scents and fragrances. This herb has a fresh minty flavor which makes it ideal to be used in drinks like mojitos and mint juleps. The finely cut, soft and delicate dill leaves make an excellent addition to dishes featuring fish, lamb, potatoes, sour cream, and poultry. It has a slightly bitter and sharp taste that provides a flavorful kick to the food. The fourth one is basil. Basil is an annual herb that has an anise-like flavor and a very intense clove-like aroma. The leaves of this herb have a warm, spicy flavor that makes it ideal for pesto, salads, sauces, soups, and various meat-based dishes. Next is the sage. This is a perennial evergreen shrub that is also known as garden sage and common sage. It is a member of the mint family and is native to the Mediterranean region. Fresh sage leaves make an excellent addition to sauces, pasta, poultry dressing, seasonings, and salads. Since it belongs to the mint family, it releases a very strong minty flavor that makes it ideal to be infused in herbal teas and beverages. Next is the rosemary. Rosemary has a delightful scent and with a strong astringent flavor, making it an excellent option for stuffing chicken, turkey, and lamb. It is popular in its native Mediterranean cuisine, where it is typically roasted with vegetables and meats. Thyme. Thyme is very popular in Italian, Mediterranean, and French cuisines, and is often paired with other herbs like parsley and garlic in order to increase the complexity of flavors, while it is used in fresh as well as a dried form. The former variety is more flavorful and releases an incredible scent. Next is the cilantro. Cilantro is described as lemon-like with a subtle tartness, while its seeds consist of a spicy kick of flavor. The herb is great for salads, salsas, vegetable, and meat-based dishes. It is native to various regions spanning from northern Africa and southern Europe to southwestern Asia. Next is the fennel. Fennel is extremely flavorful and aromatic. It is hardly perennial herb that belongs to the carrot family and has become highly naturalized, especially on dry soils on river banks and near the sea coast. They are typically used in salads, soups, and meat-based dishes. Next is the chives. This is a perennial herb that belongs to the same family as leeks, garlic, and onion. It is widespread across North America, Asia, and the most of Europe. They are popularly paired with sour cream and are considered to be one of the finest herbs in French cuisine. The herb also goes well with salads, eggs, soups, potatoes, and other vegetable dishes. Now let's discuss spices. First is the allspice. It's the brown dried berry of the tropical Pimenta dioica tree, a clove relative native to West Indies and Central America that lends its distinctive flavor to Jamaican jerk seasoning and Swedish meatballs. Allspice got its name in the 17th century when Europeans decided it tasted like a combination of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove, with which it shares its primary aromatic compound, eugenol. Next is the anise. Anise seeds are actually the small ovoid fruit of Pimpinella anisum, a flowering plant in the parsley family. Anise has a very high concentration of licorice A-anethol, which is 13 times sweeter than table sugar. It's used to flavor drinks such as pastis and ouzo, as well as Greek meat dishes. Candy-coated anise is eaten in India and the Netherlands, where it's also used to flavor milk. Next is the caraway, the dried fruit of Carum carvi, another member of the parsley family. Caraway was one of the first spices cultivated in Europe, where it's still used to flavor sauerkraut, pork, and potato dishes. Next is the cardamom, comes from the dried fruit of Elateria cardamomum, a member of the ginger family indigenous to southwest India. Its warm, sweet floral and fruity flavor is essential to Nordic baked goods and Arabic coffee. Next is the celery seed. It's the teeny tiny fruit of the same plant that gives us celery stalks. Unsurprisingly, it has a strong celery flavor. It's used as a flavoring in ancient Mediterranean cuisine and is a medicine in ancient China. Try celery seed in pickles, sausages, and soups, or in a blend with salt to make celery finishing salt. Chiles are fruits whose seeds are protected by the pungent, burning chemical capsaicin. They're the most popular spice worldwide, with a consumption rate 20 times greater than that of the second most popular spice, which is the black pepper. There are 25 species in capsicum, of which only 5 have been domesticated. Most of the chiles we eat come from Capsicum annum, first cultivated in Mexico 5,000 years ago. Chiles are often eaten fresh, but drying them for the spice cabinet will concentrate their flavors. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a spice that comes from the inner bark or plum layer of the tropical cinnamomum tree, sold as rolled quills or ground into a fine powder. Cinnamon contains several aromatic compounds, the most recognizable of which is cinnamaldehyde, which gives cinnamon its spice bite. Several different species of cinnamomum are sold for culinary use. Next is the cloves. Cloves are the immature dried flower buds of the Syzygium aromaticum tree native to Indonesia and used in Chinese cuisines for thousands of years and in Europe since the Middle Ages. Since dried flower buds with their medical flavor are essential in dishes as diverse as roasted ham, Chinese five-spice, apple crumble, and mulled wine. Next is the coriander. Coriander seeds comes from the small fruits that appear after the cilantro herb flowers. They can be harvested when green or they can be left to brown and dry out on the plant. Pounded fresh green coriander has a bright flavor that's ideal for dressing a salad. The dried tan pods, most often found in spice cabinets, have a citrusy, floral taste that is often paired with cumin in Indian cuisine, Moroccan tangines, homemade burgers, or poaching liquor for fish. Next is the cumin. Cumin comes from the small, rich, dried fruits of Cuminum cyminum, native to Southwest Asia. Cumin seeds look similar to caraway seeds and also taste somewhat alike. Cumin's main flavor compound is cumaldehyde, also found in eucalyptus. And that's all for today. Thank you.